Balls. In the meantime, back up the water here in Sarasota, Bradenton, the second of the C&D semifinals. We're watching a replay of the start that features Uganda, Alfred Okello, and Arnold Omoni in lane 1. Guatemala's Leif Catalan Flores and Gerardo Camparoche in lane 2. Argentina's Carlo Lauro and Alejandro Colomino in lane 3. Canada's Taylor Hardy and Patrick Keane in lane 4. And Mauricio Lopez Berroque and Bruno Catraro from Uruguay in lane 5, with Peru's Gianfranco Colmenares and Johan Hammenslatter in lane 6. This is the lightweight men's double sculls semifinal C&D, the second of the semifinals, as we go back up to Robert and David as we pick them up at the halfway point. Gentlemen.
With Canada leading the way in the shape of Taylor Hardy and Patrick Keane. This new Canadian combination turning around a 4-second deficit after yesterday's repechage, leading the Argentinians, who recorded the fastest time on that occasion. Behind them for Uruguay, Lopez Berroque and Cetraro in lane 5, and then it's pretty much even Stevens between Guatemala in 2 and Peru on the grandstand side in lane 6.
That's right, Robert. So on paper, it's somewhat holding up in terms of at least Canada being a first out in the last round, as well as Argentina. So those are the two boats that are out in front. But Canada wants to go start to finish, it appears. The top 3 boats will proceed to the C final, and the remaining crews will go to the D final. So you want to finish 1, 2, or 3 here in the CD semifinal to put yourself in with a chance to compete in the C final. And I would say that the top 3 crews have pulled away from the remainder of the crews in this semifinal.
Colomino and Lauro for Argentina still sitting in a solid second position, a length and a half down on Canada. The Argentinians unchanged from the double that finished down the rankings in 22nd position last year at the Rio Olympics. So if they can make it through to the C final, as they look set to do with 500 remaining, they will have improved their world ranking. Back in third position, a length back, Uruguay. Haven't seen too much of the Uruguayan athletes in the last couple of years. These last saw them on Egg Ballet at the World Championships 2 years ago, and they missed qualification for the Olympics, but looking pretty secure in that third position, David.
They do, with their bright blue blades. The stroke man in that boat is an under 23 athlete, so relative newcomer here, certainly on the senior level. And they're showing a bit of speed here relative to the second place boat from Argentina. So we'll see if Uruguay can grab some overlap as we approach the red buoys at 1750, but it does look like it will continue to be Canada's race. You see those maple leaves in the center of their blades as they come down. They have at least a length of open water over to Argentina. Argentina with about a half a length of open water back to Uruguay. Top 3, again, moving to the C final as we give it to you in the tower, Pete and Mark.
I know Argentina has some ground to make up. They lost their chance to make the A final and bypassed these with by 3/100ths of a second. They lost to South Africa, but Canada looking very strong, maintaining a very fast stroke rate. They have the entire race, all 3 boats, all the 3 boats in the front, stroking about 35, 36 strokes a minute. The top 3 going to the C final here in the lightweight men's double sculls. Canada looks like they have it handily in hand. Argentina looking fine, and Uruguay also very strong in this particular semifinal. And it is Canada crossing the line, the maple leaf in first for the ticket to the C final. Argentina second, Uruguay in third. Here comes Peru to cross the line in fourth. They will be heading to the D final along with the remaining crews in this race. And then it's Guatemala, and back in the lane, Uganda, Alfred Okello and Arnold Omoni making their appearance here at the 2017 World